Hi, viewer. Welcome. Thank you for finding my channel. This is Gemela del Toro Tarot. I do astrology and tarot, letting the events of the zodiac guide my readings. Not all messages will resonate for every person, so leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. You're all at different points in your timelines. I hope I find everyone well. Hello. Thank you for returning and welcome if you're new. Uh, Sagittarius, I rolled the dice and the dice rolled you. So let's get started on our Saggy Collective. What's in the zodiac today? Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, North Node, and Stelliums. My horny horse people, my knowledge seekers, wide-eyed wanderers, hookah lounge philosophers, my tinkerers and questioners, and Jacks and Jills of all trades. The feminines with their sharp tongues, and the masculines who walk into a room like they're kings. Hi, Saggies. Your sign is pretty quiet right now. Your ruler Jupiter is with Uranus at a house party in Taurus, and the goth girl Lilith is opposing them in Virgo. That's about it. So we'll go straight to the tarot this time to see what messages the cosmos has for the fiery rolling stones of the zodiac. It almost feels like you're all unsupervised at the moment. Saggy, what mischief are you alchemizing right now? So I laid out the first light tarot like I always do, and this deck is all images from the Hubble Space Telescope. So I give this very cosmic 5D energies. So this is stuff like that the divine has in store for you, or maybe wants to like give you a heads up about. The first card you dropped was a really interesting one. That's one of my favorites. It's called Code, C-O-D-E, Code, like coding, like computer coding. It has to do with puzzles, synchronicity, coincidence, and signs. And the reason it's signs and synchronicities is because that is the coding of the universe. If you can read the code, you can read the program. Okay, so that's going to be an interesting one to drop. I want to see what the fairies have to say about that. This next card you dropped was a general well-being card. It's about awareness and accepting guidance and enlightenment. So maybe there's an area where you guys are a little being a little stubborn and you're not, you know, you're not seeing what somebody's trying to tell you, or you're not accepting a new paradigm about something. There's something in your that you need to be more aware of. So we're going to see what that is in the well-being card. The next one you dropped was a card called Source. This just might be overall energy that's in play right now. Like I said, your sign is pretty empty. There's no planets, no placements, no aspects. Your ruler is in another house. So it's kind of like you're maybe out there unsupervised a little bit. So we're going to see what Source has in store for you. This also says energy, protection, and rest, synchronicities, and angelic allies. So it feels like because there's nothing really making noise in your house right now, the now Source is able to send like more energy, more signs, can maybe communicate with you a little bit clearer because there's nothing like mucking up in your head. The next card you dropped was the Magician card, creativity, illusion, power, the performer. But the message I got when I was contemplating this card was manifest through active participation. I will go into that a little more when we start laying cards on top of it. The next card you got was the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, very traditional. He's represented in the he's the Pope in the Rider-Waite. So the Pope is the caretaker, preserver, interpreter, and teacher of divine law. Okay? This is wisdom, understanding, and mentoring. Now, this kind of has a contentious feeling for your energy because where the Hierophant is traditional traditional divine law. Your energy is more exploratory, more okay, but this is what you say is divine law. But what does other people say? You know what I mean? It's very um you love to learn. So if somebody is coming to you saying this is how it's done, you automatically go, yeah, but how else could it be done? You know? And the last card you dropped was the first step card. So it feels like the divine might give you a little bit of insight here on how to about manifest something while looking outside of traditional um, doctrine, and when how to take the first step towards something new. So we're going to go to the fairies, and we're going to see what the 4D. Now, like I said, no, too soon. Like I said, the first light tarot is very cosmic, so I give it to the 5D. It's what the divine is planning. It's out of our sphere of knowledge. Maybe the most sensitive of us can get inklings of movement up there, but we can't really know what's happening. Now we're bringing it down to the 4D with the fairies. That's one vibration above us, one vibration below the divine. So they're like a mid ground. Okay, so their energy still is very ethereal and symbolic. But we'll see what they have to say. Fairies, hello. Everything is pre-shuffled. I shuffle off camera because it's really loud in the microphone. So fairies, can you please clarify and elaborate code? Puzzles, synchronicity, coincidences, and signs. The coding of the universe. It's all mysterious. Can you please clarify code? What does the divine want us to know about the synchronicities, coincidences, and signs? It's all part of the fabric of creation. That's why it's part of the code, because it's in the pattern. It's in the stitching. It's in the chemicals and the elements and stuff. That's the code. Please clarify. Oh, who flipped? Oh, okay. Nellis the alchemist. Oh, what did I say when we started? What are you alchemizing out there, being unsupervised? This is a new path, realignment, irrevocable change, alchemy. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to hold this up to the light. See what this says. I'm gonna pause for it. 1 second. Okay, I paused at 8:02, and the card says unblocked and unstuck. I would show you, but she's got a naked tushy right here, so let me cover it. It's Nellis the Alchemist. So a new path, which we've got here, first step, realignment, irrevocable change, alchemy. This is so you, Sagittarius. I don't know why. I know they give temperance to Aquarius, I think. Right? They give temperance to Aquarius, but I really feel like it's Sagittarius, because the Saggies I knew are like, they love to mix things up and see different combinations and how it'll work, you know? I know I'm a tinkerer myself. I've got strong Sagittarius. I'm mostly a Libra with Capricorn rising, but I have a Sun in stellium in the 9th house, which is ruled by Sagittarius, and my North Node is Sagittarius, so I can really dwell very comfortably in Saggy fire energy. So coding on this irrevocable change in alchemy, unblocked and unstuck. Signs and synchronicities, a new path. I'll get some theme cards on here too. Maybe or maybe some charms later on. The charms help us look for different signs and syncs. We'll keep going because that one's I'm gonna have to think about that one. Fairies, can you tell us about the well-being? Accept, guidance, and enlightenment. I feel some of this is health related. Okay, Saggy, I know you're stubborn. I know you're sometimes don't want to go through the trouble, but you have to have some kind of awareness to your own well-being. Please clarify this, fairies. Accept guidance and enlightenment. What is the well-being card for Sagittarius Collective? We have, ooh, himself. Hello, Divine Masculine. Hubba hubba. The king is in his throne room. I feel like this is just reminding you to be aware of your masculine power, okay? I don't want to ruffle any manes here, but Sagittarius, you are actually a very sexy sign. Erotic energy, protection, leadership, procreation, spark of life, fatherhood, life force, and shamanic power. So yeah, this is definitely calling you to open yourself and be aware, be more aware, accept guidance and enlightenment about this masculine energy. Now, feminines, believe me, this has nothing to do with boobs and wieners, okay? This is energy. And there are many, many feminines that have an abundance of masculine energy. Even the ones that don't have a lot of masculine energy find themselves functioning in the masculine right now. And, you know, it is what it is. The masculines are going through a grand awakening. Many of them are fighting it, but most of them are embracing it, even though it is very uncomfortable foreign territory for them. And kudos to the ones that are braving it the best they can. And so we're all being called. I have a feeling that a lot of feminine energy will drop also, because lately a lot of tarot has been concerned with the balancing of the two, not only within ourselves, but within ourselves as a society. Masculine and feminine need to come together in balance in order for the person or people involved to be whole. Okay? Fairies, can we please clarify and elaborate source? Energy, protection, rest, synchronicity, angelic allies, love and light. Please clarify what's coming in from source. What energies, protective or otherwise, are coming down from source? Synchronicities, angelic allies. Who's in our corner? Who's in Saggy's corner right now, please? Well, that's too many. Who's in Saggy's corner right now? House is empty. What's going on in their heads? That's too many. What do you have planned here? Energy, protection, rest, angelic allies. What is coming down? Oh, they're quiet. This must be big. What is coming down from source, please, fairies? I almost feel like they're saying we're not allowed to say. But we need one, at least one. Throw me one. One representative, please, fairies. What is source sending for Sagittarius, please? Oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if I should take it. This might change the whole reading. It is death. Something is hidden behind the shroud. It says, a natural ending, irrevocable. Oh, that's two irrevocable changes here, because that is death, Scorpio energy, the transformer, that's change. And even says change inner and outer. Ooh, Saggy. I feel like the divine is readying you for a big level up. A big level up. Something's got to end, though. Okay. Oh, if this is an angelic ally and we drop death, that means this is on your side. Death is on your side. It says, let the old go. And if you hang on to something that's dying and it starts to infect you and it starts to take you with it, it feels like Source is sending this angelic ally as death in order to release you from that. Okay? Magician energy, please. Manifest through active participation, the performer, creativity. What is Saggy cooking here? Please clarify the magician for Sagittarius. What do they need to actively participate in order to manifest? Oh, okay. Oh, the singer of connection. Ooh, Saggy. Not only could this be like bringing in, ooh, Solace on the bottom. Wow. Not only could this be bringing in change for a new loving connection, but this has been coming out to signify connection of the masculine and feminine within the person, one person. Like people right now, because Lilith is in play in Virgo until June, and that's making us rethink gender roles. Okay, especially the feminine gender roles, because Lilith is the rebellion of the original feminine empowerment. Okay, um, this says support and strength through connections, karma, empathy. Keep your heart open. Ooh, manifest through active participation, support and strength through connections. I heard you're trying to do things too much alone. And one of my defining phrases for Sagittarius is the Rolling Stones of the zodiac. Papa's got to keep it moving, which doesn't always afford you the opportunity to make lasting connections. Like you'll connect, for fun or for exchange of ideas. Um, I don't know if it's that. Let's see. Is Sagittarius a fixed? No, I don't think they are. So yeah, you don't stay put. That's the wanderlust in you. That's another phrase that comes to mind for Sagittarius. Wanderlust. Both physically, mentally, spiritually, romantically, y'all got wandering eyes for everything. Okay? So the magician card is telling you to actually participate in what you want to manifest. And then that will, if you keep your heart open to it, that will bring in this new connection. Let's go to the Hierophant, please. Taurus energy. Oh, dang. Wisdom, understanding, mentoring, train. It says trainer. But to me, that's like Saturn energy. Please clarify the Hierophant. Wisdom, understanding, mentoring. Clarify the Hierophant. Sorry if I'm quiet while I'm listening. I have music playing. I hope you guys can hear it. That's why I have music in the background for when I have to stop and think. Please clarify. Thank you. Oh, Sylvanus. Okay, he's been coming out a lot lately too. This had to do with the eclipse moon energy. We are still in the shadow of the eclipse. It was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, like for 1, 2 more days. So what the eclipse, the solar eclipse this last time, what it did is when the moon moved in front of the sun, the feminine energy of receptivity and intuition eclipsed the masculine energy of ego. Okay? So in this time, I think people are going to be experiencing and processing that kind of energy. Like the intuition is coming more into the front. the ego, something may have happened where the ego was diminished a little bit and you had to rely mostly on your intuition. For masculine energy, and this having dropped underneath himself, which is the masculine, it feels like that realization of the ego, the masculine energy that was diminished for a little bit, was very shaky for some masculines to deal with. And coming into that feminine energy where the moon, when the moon moved in front and showed everything that the sun was hiding, like I remember people in awe that they could see the planets in the daytime when the moon moved in front of the sun, and it was dark enough to look at the sun, but you could see the night sky there also. It was a beautiful portal of balance between the two, where you had daylight and moonlight. So for Sylvanias, this is the mask of truth. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I always have to bend it really weird. Okay, so this is his face up here, and he's about to put this mask on. And this mask represents what the moon does. Usually you have to take things off of your face in order to see things clearly. But with this mask of truth, when you put it on, is when you see underneath what the sun is shining on. And right when he does that, we've got this fairy sitting here waiting with the sword of truth. It's only when he puts this mask on to see what's under the illusion that he knows what to cut away. So that's what's on the Hierophant. Wisdom, understanding, sharp perception, new truths, cut away false perceptions. Okay, and that's going to be hard because Hierophant energy is very traditional. It's Taurus energy, it's clergy, it's higher learning institutions, it's legal things, court and law, divine law, doctrine, things like that. Very staunch, kind of boring. And that's not energy that Sagittarius likes. So there might be something in the traditional doctrine that you have been using for manifesting up until now that you are coming to terms with. You're going to have to do away with that old line of thinking. One more. Let's go to first step. Faery, please elaborate on first step for Sagittarius. Sun rising, North Node, and Stellium. First step. What first step do you want Sagittarius to take, please? That's too many, but Solus tried to peek again. Let's see. Please clarify the first step you want Sagittarius to take. One card, please. Okay. The Singer of Initiation. Ooh. No, Intuition. I'm sorry. Singer of Intuition. Clairaudience, music, divination, illumination and insight, inward focus, high omens, synchronicities. I can't read that other word. Meta symbols and oracles. Ooh, that goes along with code. Okay, that's the first step. It's coming around. Okay, so the beginning comes around to the end. The first step in manifesting this is looking outside of the established doctrine for signs, synchronicities, omens. What else did it say? Symbols. Things that other people would miss. It's also saying music. Clairaudience and music. Now, I have clairaudience where I can hear snippets of conversations, phrases, music, lyrics, things like that. So they're telling you to listen to the music, and it could simply be some random song that you haven't heard in 20 years comes on the radio, and one line sticks out to you, and it's like changes your whole vibration. because at that moment, Source wanted you to tap into that coding in order for you to come online. This is beautiful energy. We're going to head now to the Easy Tarot. We're going to bring it down to the 3D and see how this is going to manifest out in the, waking world. Please clarify Nellis the Alchemist, new path and realignment on code, irrevocable change in alchemy. Please clarify what is going to change. Really? Page of Wands? All right. It's young, it's new, but it's passionate and optimistic. It's ready to go. This young energy. Fire energy, I give this to Aries. Aries is very self-assured, but they're also very vulnerable at times. They are the youngest sign. They're the babies. They're the newborns. All they can process is their needs, okay? Their needs, their wants, and who can help them do that. So this might be a manifestation of a new realization of what your needs are. This is very root chakra energy. It could be survival mode. It could be something new on how to, I heard on how to survive, but it's not as dire as that. It's like, I don't know, maybe even if you just want to change where you live, you need some kind of change. Something is shaking you to get a move on. So can we clarify himself on well-being? Ooh, tapping into the masculine energy for your healing. Please clarify this erotic energy. Yeah, Saggy, I always call you the horny horse people. Because it's all about humping with you guys. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's about pleasure. It's about pleasure and experience. Please clarify procreation and masculine leadership. Yeah, on well-being for Sagittarius. Sun rising, North Node, and Stellium, please. Clarify himself. Divine masculine on well-being. Oh, Two of Pentacles. So this has you just... all the twos are choices. The Two of Pentacles is a choice in tangible life. Assets, money, career, projects, plans, anything that you're hoping will come to fruition and be, I want it to be, I don't know, another word for lucrative. But this is a choice. There's two things you're trying to decide on. Now the thing with this is, in this card, he's standing on a shoreline, right? And a boat is behind him, and he's juggling these two pentacles. This is day-to-day life. This is 3D, down-to-earth, physical things to manage and hold, okay? So while you're trying to juggle the mundane 3D things, right behind you is a ship coming in. It's your ship coming in with the moon, the full moon here. Your ship is coming in with the things that you requested, but your back is turned to it. You don't see it because you're juggling these things in the 3D. Also, right in front of it, leading the boat into the harbor, it's coming with a dolphin. And dolphin is very open, playful, friend energy. So please consider the idea that something that you have wanted is coming in under the moon, so it's still hidden from you, but it could be coming in with a friend. And you don't see it because your back is turned. You're also not expecting it to come. That's why you're not facing that way, because you're not expecting it right at the moment. But it's coming in, and it's coming in with a friend, and it's coming in under the moon, which means it's hidden from you. However, it's coming in above Sylvanus, which is once he puts that mask on, he's going to be able to see what the moon was hiding. Okay? That, of course, let me see, is on well-being. Oh, okay, so, oh, I hear your stability is part of your well-being. And I understand that. I completely get that. I'm Capricorn rising. Stability is everything, you know. When you're stable and you don't have to worry about your provisions and your survival, you are free to actually open up and experience more things. I get that. But that's part of your well-being is juggling this juggling this stuff that needs to be bought, paid, worked for, planted, tended, things in the 3D, you know. I get that. And part of that being landing on top of the card for the divine masculine, it, and then tying into your well-being, it's this is very Capricorn energy. Capricorn men, the way their love language is working to death in order for their family to be provided for. This has a little bit lesser of a feeling, but still, because for Capricorn they do it for others, but they don't necessarily include themselves in that, who they're providing for. But this feels like part of your stability is for your own well-being. So that's good. Can we clarify death, please, on source? Oof. This is the angel coming in to help. The angel of death. I don't like it. I wasn't ready. She can pop again if you want her to. Please clarify. Let the old go with source. Where's Pluto right now? Pluto, I think, is in, I don't even know, Pisces, maybe? See, Knight of Wands. Okay, I'm going to take that one. Let me think. The Knights come in guns a-blazing to start new projects, okay? The Knight of Cups will come in to begin a new, with the offer of a new relationship. The Knight of Swords will come in to initiate a conversation about something. The Knight of Pentacles, a slow ass knight, comes in meticulous in order to initiate the building of something for both of them. This knight, the Knight of Wands, comes in ready to create, ready to make, ready to do, ready to, conquer. A natural ending, irrevocable change, and then the Knight of Wands. I have to think about that. I'm going to get something to drink and I'll be right back. I paused at 3243 for anyone looking for number syncs, 3243. So we have to think of death as the reaper, and he clears away what's dead, what was already used. Think of it after the harvest. Things were already allowed to grow, things were already harvested, which means all your hard work was already, you already saw the fruits of it. So now something has to be let go of in order to make room for the next growing season. So right after death clears the path, here comes this fiery ass Knight of Wands. I give this to Leo. But it could be any of the fire signs, you included, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They come in with fresh energy. The knights come in for a good time, not a long time. They don't stay. They're not kings. They're not established. They come in with the ambition to start something new. And this is, I feel like after you let go of whatever was burdening you, or after source clears away what was burdening you, you're going to have this renewed vigor, renewed health, renewed drive. There's going to be something that you're going to be passionate about again, okay? But you got to let source take care of the old first. Don't hang on to it. Say your goodbyes, say your thanks. um don't be cold about, I mean, if it's a person or a relationship, or something to do with other people, have compassion and have an open heart. It was, one of the cards here was calling you to have an open heart, but accept the change. It's like accepting change. So when the angel of death comes and sweeps things out of your life, it's going to, it, think of it like gardening. When you have to prepare your plot for a garden. You have to pull out everything that is going to choke it out, and pulling those weeds and uprooting the trees you don't need or that are dead and getting rid of bushes. It leaves gaping holes in the land. And if you think of that garden, that land, as your inner self, when you pull things out of it that no longer serve you or that are draining your energy, it leaves a gaping hole. So many times we lament those gaping holes because they're empty and they're cold and they hurt. But when they heal, and this also, Wands energy is healing energy. When they heal, it leaves room for beautiful things to grow. Things that would not have had room had we let the old still stay there. Had we not let death come through and take what was his, there would be no room for this new passion. Okay? So let's go on and clarify the singer of connection, ooh la la, on the magician. What are you manifesting, Sagittarius? You manifesting love? Passion? Naughty things that I can't say because this is maybe not made for kids, but it's still YouTube. Please clarify support and strength through connection on manifestation. Manifest through active participation. So please clarify this connection on the magician. What is this connection? It's a 6 too. 1 and 6 is 7. Divine number. I'll do the numbers when we go through it. Let me see here. Please clarify connection on the magician. Please clarify connection on the magician. Oh, that's too many. Judgment? Nope, that's too many. Ooh, Judgment and the Star came out. There might be a Aquarius energy involved. Who's this? Oh, no. Saggy, you're gonna... This is 7 of Swords. This is self-preservation to me. Some people interpret it as a thief in the night, like somebody's gonna steal from you and run away. But this to me is somebody who's gathering up what they can carry to get away from a bad situation. Okay? So this may be a connection that is dead now. I mean, there's nothing left. You got everything that you could out of it. Nothing's growing anymore. It's not providing anything to you anymore. So this person is gathering up all their swords, which is air energy, and they're booking it. Okay? The problem with this is he dropped 2 swords, which is good because that's the 2 of swords of indecision. He dropped his indecision and he's making away, but he's making away with 5 swords. And the 5 of swords is fighting your corner no matter who gets hurt. And it might not even be intentional. It's like, I gotta do this for me. I'm sorry you're caught in the crosshairs, but this has to be cut away. So this is going to be a hard one because there's going to be people or situations that need to be culled. Culled. C-U-L-L-E-D. Culled. And it's going to be hard because this person has to do it whether they want to or not. You know? Please clarify, Sylvanus, this perception on the Hierophant. Oh, this is the tradition and stuff. Tradition and doctrine. What is being illuminated about this tradition and doctrine? Hierophant is also contracts. So this could be a contract with someone. It could be a work contract. It could be something, I don't know, something where you have entered into an agreement with another person for a purpose that now is fulfilled or done, or nothing else is going to come out of it. Please clarify perception, new truths about this contracts. Please clarify. The cards are sticky tonight. Strength. You're gonna have to pull up your bootstraps. I hate that phrase. It's such a boomer phrase. The thing about strength that I always like to mention is there's an angel here with the lion, and in some cards she's wrestling with the lion. In this one, she's just got him kind of on a chain, and they're just walking around together. Okay, so this is the taming of that lion. However, you have to consider this is fire energy, Leo again. You might have Leo in your chart, but it's common energy with you because Sagittarius is also a fire sign. But you got to consider with the strength card, Saggy, are you the angel who's taming the beast, or are you the beast that needs to be tamed? Okay? Do you need to calm down a little bit, or do you need to calm somebody down? Are you the angel, or are you the lion? And once this is perceived, that's where your strength is going to come in. Okay? And this has something to do with traditional doctrine, wisdom, understanding, mentoring, but it's all like very institutional feeling. So I think as soon as you're gonna find some new perspective about something that you had held true for a really long time, and it's going to give you renewed strength. Some in the collective, once you come to this realization, you might realize that you need strength in order to get through it because death is here. But you've got this Knight of Wands, which is strength and vigor and passion and optimism. Then you've got the Seven of Swords, which means you're gathering what you can preserve in order to go. So in the Rider-Waite, the person is running away with these five swords, and behind him is a circus. And he's looking back at the circus like, I hope none of these clowns are following me. It's a it's very much a running for self-preservation kind of energy. And you're gonna need, yeah, it's just, I hate to say you're gonna do this, and then you're gonna need strength to do it, because that's, I mean, duh, right? But can we clarify, please, the singer of intuition, that clairvoyance, that little voice? You gotta listen to your inner voice, that inner self. And I feel like because we were talking earlier about how your sign is pretty empty right now, there's a lot of room in your psyche and your inner self to process this stuff. So you're going to need to listen to the different kinds of symbols and omens and snippets of songs and music in your clairaudience. Listen to your higher voice. That's the first step. Please clarify. Intuition on the first step. This is divination here too. So, and I know Saggies love the occult. They love to study things that are foreign. So this divination could be like manifesting something new to experience. Please clarify intuition on first step. Intuition on first step, please. Thank you. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So all the aces to me are little not power boosts, level ups from the divine. These are unexpected opportunities. So there's an unexpected opportunity in the financial sector, earth energy, growing something new. I have a deck called the Tarot of the Divine, which is based on mythology and folklore. And in that one, the Ace of Pentacles is Jack and the Beanstalk. It's that bean that he plants. And that's what the one pentacle is. It's something that you are given that you can now put an investment in. And this is the seed that grows through the suit. One becomes two, two becomes three, three becomes four. That's the pentacle that you're planting. This is a new opportunity. Your first step is to listen to sign synchronicities and your higher self, because the higher self is the part of you that's closest to source. So if you listen to it, you can hear things that source is sending down to you. So in this case, you're going to be given some kind of out of the blue opportunity for a new investment. Okay? We're going to go to the familiars. This is animals-ish. And then we'll go to the theme deck and wrap it up. Page of Wands, please, for Sagittarius. Now I'm just going to interpret the 3D that's coming in. So please clarify the Page of Wands for Sagittarius. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. This is deciding how you're going to distribute your time and energy, your effort, where you're investing. In this card particularly, the Six of Pentacles are equally distributed. 2 rows of 3. In the Rider-Waite, there's 3 people in the card. There's the person who is giving, and then there's 2 recipients. But the pentacles are distributed unequally. There's 1 pentacle for the person giving, there's 2 pentacles for one and 3 for another. So I feel like you have to I believe this is just like going through and revamping your budget. I know that sounds very mundane, but like I said, once we bring it down to 3D, then we're dealing with stuff in the real world, in the waking world. So I feel like there has to be some kind of decision on where you put your energy. And make sure it's divided equally. And don't neglect yourself. That's what this card says to me. Please clarify the 2 of Pentacles. So this is something in like work or projects that you're trying to juggle. In the meantime, what you're asking for is coming in on the ship behind you under the moon that you don't see it. Please clarify. Thank you. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, the Hermit. Okay, this is Virgo energy. Lilith is in Virgo right now, and she's really putting a ringer on Virgo because Virgo is also being Earth energy with Taurus, is very traditionally minded. It's the stable routine, daily routines, things you can count on, creature comforts of home. And Lilith is in there just totally wrecking shop. So the Hermit here is someone who goes inward in order to gain a larger perspective. The other perspective card is Pisces, and that's Virgo's direct opposite. Whereas the Hanged Man, which is Pisces, goes inward to gain inner perspective. The Hermit goes up to gain a greater perspective, a higher perspective. He overlooks the whole town, the whole village, everything under his gaze, and he considers everything going on in the world. So I feel like while you're balancing this 3D stuff, there's part of you that's really thinking about where you want to head next, what you need to do, what kind of plans, what kind of habits you need to change. Virgo energy has also to do with health and nutrition, and that being on top of the well-being card, that makes a lot of sense. Saggies, I think you guys like very spicy things. You're a fire sign, you're the older fire sign, so maybe try to work in some spice into your food. It helps the blood, it helps the heart, While you're in this Hermit energy, think about what you're juggling. That's what I got. Please clarify the Knight of Wands. Coming in hot, coming in heavy, coming in confident, but not with the experience. That's the thing with the Knight of Wands. He comes in very confident because he's Leo, but the younger signs don't have the experience of Sagittarius yet. So they come in with all this desire and drive, but not really a plan on how to do it. Please clarify the Knight of Wands for Sagittarius. Sun rising, North Node, and Stellium. Clarify the Knight of Wands for Sagittarius. Death and Swords. Oof. Please, oh, nope, that's too many. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Oop, what do we got? Oh, more pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles. 8. Let me think. Oh, that's work. I know, Sag, you're not gonna like it. It's just knuckling down. It's like, decide what you want and work towards it. And you know, you did have the Magician here. And what I was gonna say earlier about the Magician is, when you want to manifest something, the first thing you do is you send up your request. You know, the next thing you do is you start working towards your goal. So it's like sending up a flare if you're in trouble. If you send up a flare, you just sit there and wait. You can't do that with the divine. You got to send up your request and then start working towards it, because then the divine, it's like lightning, a lightning rod, okay? You're the lightning rod. The energy of the divine will find that lightning rod and send that energy down to you so you can utilize it. But you have to put up the work is erecting the lightning rod in order to meet the energy from the 5D, okay? Is that all you wanted to say about the 8? Oh yeah, this is the getting down. Let's get down to business. That's what this is. Now you're getting down to business. Now that you have the fire of the Knight of Wands, after Source cleared away your path for you, now you're ready to get down to business. I like that energy. Please clarify 7 of Swords for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, or Sun, Rising, Stellium, and North Node, please. Sagittarius, please clarify 7 of Swords. What is the circus he's leaving behind? Oh, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so that's what you're going towards. Ooh la la, you're going towards cups. That's love energy. Like love, not just sexy passion and stuff. This is like... The thing with the 9 of Cups is that they're still empty, but now it's like you've got everything set. Like you're ready. Your heart is open. That's the Cups energy. Your heart is ready. You're healed. You've got all your finances in a row. Your time is kind of opening up a little bit. Your heart's opening up a little bit. You're ready for that 9 of Cups. Now, 9 of Cups is the preparation for the 10. So this is more personal energy. This is like, I'm ready. I think I'm ready for this new love. I think I'm ready to look. I think I'm ready for it to come to me. And don't forget, here it comes. Okay, while you're juggling the 3D things in the mundane, here comes the ship led in under the moon with a friend. Okay? So yeah, that's what you're heading towards. That you had to duck a fucking circus. Not my monkeys, not my clowns, not my problem. You had to get gone. What did I say about Sagittarius? Papa's got to keep it moving. Okay? This is that rolling wanderlust energy. Nothing more is here for me in this dump. I gotta go. And then you're going towards the 9 of Cups. And the Rider-Waite, it's a guy sitting there, real smug look on his face, and all these 9 cups are lined up behind him. It's just the energy of getting ready, setting things up, and preparing for the 10. Okay? Please clarify strength for Sagittarius. Strength on Sylvanus. Ooh. Yeah, strength on... perception. Strength and perception? Sharp perception. The mask of truth. The aha moment. It's a epiphany. Please clarify strength on aha. Aha. Please clarify. That's too many. What are all these flipped over cards? What are you doing? Hang on 1 second. Some of these are flipped. The moon flipped and justice. Okay, but they gotta fall. Don't just flip them. Please clarify strength for Sagittarius. All right. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Let me think. Remember what I said? The pages are young energy. They're enthusiastic, but they're not very knowledgeable. They're still like in student phase. They're gathering energy. They're gathering information. They're gathering the provisions they need to start something. The the page of cups comes in with the intent of a love relationship. Not very strong though. It's even coming in with an apology. Like, I'm sorry, my cup isn't very big, I don't have much to give. But it's the desire to want to find out if there's anything more in that relationship. The page of wands is coming in with enthusiasm, but not a lot of experience. Okay, the page of swords is coming in trying to be intellectually prepared for this new beginning. So he's fact finding, researching, learning, spying, things like that. The page of pentacles comes in with one pentacle and a lot of hope. That's Jack and the Beanstalk's energy. It's like, I got this one pentacle to offer and I'd like to start this new endeavor. Okay, so the page of pentacles on strength is, is once this truth is revealed, once you get this clarity, this perception change, this um sweeping away of the old things so the new can come through. You've got two Ace of Pentacles here, or you got the Ace and the Page. So you've got the, oh, they just took that word away from me. What was it? You've got the resources and you've got the drive. You've got, yeah. But the pentacles are so slow. It's the only energy that's an actual tangible thing. You can't hold thoughts, you can't hold love, you can't hold passion and power. But you can hold money. So the page of pentacles is coming in with a little bit of money. A little bit of Oh, okay, hang on. Oh, okay. Not only are you coming in with money to invest, but you're coming in with pride in doing your work. What I get from, especially from this one, this has 3 wolves on it and they're howling for their friend, okay? So it feels like he's coming in already lauding his own, I wanted to say behavior, conduct. He's already coming in with pride in his work, okay? And he wants everybody to see it. So this is a new endeavor that you're very proud of, that you want to sing your own praises about. That's what it is. Now the last one, please clarify this Ace of Pentacles on top of intuition. Oh, I heard some of you might be getting like downloads about money, what to do with your money, like good investments where other people might not have seen it. Please do not think this means pyramid schemes or MLMs. This has more to do with um, investing in fixing your car because you have a better job opportunity to get to, or investing in classes because you'd be able to get a raise in a new job or your current job. This is smart investing in something that will grow later. Okay, please clarify this Ace of Pentacles on this very ethereal intuition card. Music. Some people are going to get into music. Ooh, I just got tingly with that one. Some of you are going to, I heard some of you are going to come to the decision that there was like something you wanted to do in music. And when you are in that zone, creating, singing, writing, thinking about music, your vibration changes and you tap into the divine. That's where you can find downloads. You can hear your clairaudience. It's through music. Oh, so they're telling me to remind you about binaural beats and solfeggio frequencies. If you want to look at, put it into the YouTube search engine to manifesting. How would you put that in? Manifestation binaural, 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 which means both hearing both audios, like it's stereo. I don't know. You'll figure it out. But there are meditations you can listen to while you sleep that will help raise that vibration so you can tap in and manifest for yourself, okay? That's for some in the collective. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles for Sagittarius, please. And then we'll get to the theme deck. Oh, that's too many. Come on. Don't yell at me. There. Thank you. Was that so hard? Oh, Six of Swords. Moving on. Yes. This is also comes with a warning, though. You're going to be moving to new prospects, okay? Now, in the Rider-Waite deck, this moving on, they're in a boat, and they got their shrouds over them, their cloaks on. It's probably windy, and they've got 6 swords in this boat. And it's for me, it's a warning card. When you go to this new opportunity, do not bring baggage from your old life, okay? The swords in that boat can very easily poke holes in what's carrying you so that it will sink you. You're bringing what are the swords but thoughts, doubts, right? Illusion, anxiety. It's all, mind stuff. Only bring the swords with you. Like with the 7 of Swords, he dropped the 2 swords of indecision. So only bring the information and doctrine with you that is actually going to help you in your new place, okay? Don't bring baggage with you. That's the last message they're giving. So we're going to go to the theme deck. We're going to drop some themes. This is a deck that I made myself, so the pictures are not, digital art quality here. But it's a lighthearted kind of messages. So let's see. Please give me some messages for Sagittarius Collective. Sun rising, North Node. Oh, that's okay. Sun rising, North Node, and Stellium. Keep forgetting that one. Okay. Sun. Oh, pop it. Let's go. Jumpy, jumpy. For Sagittarius, please. Okay. Oh, see, the Hermit came out again. I hear keep your own counsel. So there's going to be many around you trying to give you advice. And so they're telling me take all what you hear and let it marinate. Consider it. You got the Hermit twice, which means you're going to have to go within in order to gain that perspective, okay? Let's drop a couple more for me, and then I'll talk. Oh, my goodness. All right, you threw that one. One more, and then I'll pick it up. Thank you. Here we go. Ladies is pimps, too. Hey, shout out to the Saggy ladies. Oh, look at that. We got the Hanged Man, so Pisces did come into play. So this is Possum, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man goes within willingly, okay? It says self-pause, pump the brakes, reflection, reevaluate, a fresh perspective, peaceful and calm, and meditate, okay? You got the clover, the 4-leaf clover. It says luck, lightheartedness, be untroubled, have humor. Oh, it's a happy coincidence, right place, right time, small joys, and I give this also to the parking spot angel. Little things open up for you. Luck. Ladies is pimps too. That's right, boss bitches. We've got salt, the protection salt ring. So you might want to take a salt bath. You might want to sit by the ocean. You might want to do something where you purify yourself. You just came through this death cycle. Something had to be stripped away. So now you want to cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura, do chakra meditations. It's just a way to sweep away the remnant, the little remnant energies in you. The last card you got was do no harm but take no shit. Okay? This to me feels like you can reach every goal you want to reach. Oh, and that it came down on the same pile as the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. This is telling me that you can reach your goals with minimum carnage. Okay? Is that it, or do we want? Oh, you want one ancestor, or do you want the charms? Ancestors. Okay, we'll give one ancestor card for y'all. I feel like there's more to say, so I just got to keep going until I feel like they want me to stop. So let's do a couple ancestors, angels, and one. We'll do one because I got to read from that book, and the print is really tiny. One oracle card for Sagittarius. Thank you. The Heart Guardian. All right. Oh, there's two here. Okay. The Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Oh, that's beautiful. See? And the other one you got was the Guardian Angel. You are not alone. You are not alone. There you go. I feel like, oh, that's beautiful. So there's part of the collective that you are manifesting a new connection. Okay, there's just some 3D things that have to be taken care of first. But while you're doing that, she's being prepared also. Okay, or she is preparing also. I don't know, he, she, they. Like I said, gender ain't shit. It's energy. So, you did have another card. You're saying to keep your heart open. Don't get well, pay as much attention as you have to the 3D things, but also remember that the higher, your vibration, the more will come to you. And remember to keep your heart open. So do some chakra meditations for the heart chakra, okay? Pay attention to your diet. I'm not going to tell you to exercise because I hate exercising too. But I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't say we need to move it. You gotta move it a little bit. But with this guardian angel, you're not alone. I feel like this one final little message to you is that as you're doing all this work, your counterpart is doing it also, even though you guys might not know each other. I didn't get a Six of Cups here, so there was nothing to show that it was from the past. This was mostly about your energy and how you're working right now. But the guardian angel is saying you are not alone. And not only is it from the divine that you have angels around you, we all have our angels, guides, ancestors, every pet we've ever had from every life we've ever lived, they're there too. You're not alone. So while you're manifesting in this magician energy, in hermit energy too, remember to tap into source. You got the card for source. It's available, but you have to learn to read the code. Remember, you got the code card. You got to read the code in order to read the program. So not only are you not alone from the spiritual world, but this is also telling you that while you're doing your work, the connection that you're manifesting is on the same wavelength. So even your heart is not alone. Okay? That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense, and I hope it helped somebody in the collective. Please leave a comment. I really, really value the feedback. Please leave a like. Share if you feel so inclined, and donation information is in my description. I really appreciate you sitting with me for this reading, and I will be back in a couple days for more. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.